Today, before we start, I'd like to talk for a moment about the light of pure being, the pure light of your being before it's filtered through your mind. So, the essence, the pure light of who you are before it is filtered through all of the constructs of your mind. Now, in the yoga tradition, we might call this aspect of ourself the Purusha, or the witness consciousness, the part of us that is seeing it all, experiencing it all, moving through it all, but is remaining totally neutral, totally at peace, totally still, totally relaxed, totally in joy, totally connected, regardless of what's happening on the outside. And the reason that it can be valuable to at least have an awareness that this part of you exists and potentially be able to tap into this aspect of you is because as the waves of life get really strong and knock us about, it's so easy to become identified with those waves. People spend their entire life simply identified with the waves that are rolling and never get in touch with that aspect of stillness and peace within them that can actually bring a great sense of relief in any moment. And the analogy that kind of came into my mind was this. If you imagine for a moment that you're in a movie theater and you're watching a movie, there's the pure light that's radiating from the projector, right? It's just a pure, clear light radiating from that projector. When it hits the film, when it hits the frame on the film, it projects an image onto the screen. That image is constantly changing. It's constantly changing. The whole movie is going. We're going through all the emotions. We're getting caught up in it. We're laughing. We're crying. We're getting scared. We're getting stressed. Whatever it is, that light is filtered through a constantly changing film. But the light never changes. That light is completely neutral and it doesn't care what film it is projected through. Let's at least there were multiple screenings in one theater. At 12 o'clock, it's going to project through a kid's movie. At 3 p.m., it's going to project through a drama. At 5 p.m., it's going to project through a comedy. It doesn't matter. It's just pure light that is projecting. So, one thing that we can try and do is to become aware that when we are really caught up in the drama of it all, that we could step back and feel that place of pure awareness, that place of pure light, unchanging, that's projecting through it all, that's illuminating it all, and that's remaining neutral and remaining at peace the entire time. I'd like to begin for one moment here with just a very simple little meditation, and this is something that can help you get into this idea. So if you wouldn't mind, please close your eyes, sit up tall for just a second, and open your ears and just listen to any sounds that might be around you. I'm just going to do it for a couple seconds. Listen to any sounds. That includes the sound of my voice, any cars or trucks or birds chirping. And see if you can step back from any reaction to the sound. And for a moment, acknowledge I am pure awareness, witnessing my ears here, undisturbed. And then if you'll shift your focus for a moment and watch your body start to breathe. Now you could watch it at your belly. Sound is still going on, that doesn't matter. As your breath comes in and out, just notice that your belly moves. Some may be deep, some may be shallow. If you're stressed, your breath may be tense. And if you step back, you can acknowledge, I am pure awareness, witnessing my body breathe. And finally, if you'll just take your awareness into your mind, looking in the front of your forehead, almost as if you were looking at that screen, and notice if there's any thoughts that arise. You notice any waves in your mind, you notice any thoughts that arise. And simply by the fact that you can witness a thought in your own mind means that you are a consciousness that is separate from the thought. I am pure awareness, witnessing my mind think. As we go through the ups and downs of the class today, I want you to keep coming back to this idea, and I'll keep bringing you back to it. Pure light of being, pure awareness, witnessing without disturbance. Bring your hands together at your heart. Rub your hands together.